Glorious Sunday morning, everyone. It's May 18th, currently 9:20 a.m. Chicago time, and a lovely 57 degrees. I hope you guys are doing fabulous today. And as always, thank you so much for being here. Let's get into it. See what the guides would like for you to be aware of. Remember, only take what resonates, kick rocks to the rest. You are just as much to blame as me for us not working out. Admit it, you weren't ready for me. This could be someone external to you, reminding you of something. Someone wants to remind you of what they've done for you. And they want to say that, look, it's not me, or it's not all me to blame for us not being together. You weren't ready for me. This could be your voice. It's a conversation, okay? So this could be a conversation that's already been had, or something going into the future. Some sort of showdown energy. Maybe it's me, maybe I've been the villain in my own story all along. So someone is taking stock, it feels like. Maybe there's been some information someone's received, and so they have to say, okay, perhaps I acted too hastily. Something like that. Haste and not ready. So we'll see what else comes out. Libra is the astrological sign falling under this personality type that is extroverted, sensing, feeling, judging, warm-hearted, cooperative, wanting to be appreciated. So whoever this is that's saying, you know, you're as much to blame as me for us not working out. They could feel like they weren't appreciated. This could be you. You could like working with others. You could be the one wanting to be appreciated. Don't we all want to be appreciated? You could be very warm-hearted, or this is how someone has always seen themselves, and there's something that's been done or said where someone has to go back and say, okay, maybe I didn't read this situation effectively. Okay, so something about effective, or something not being effective. And God asked the man, who do you think you are? The man could not answer because he didn't know. You command no one. That is why you are here. So someone is realizing that they never really had control over you. Someone's asking a lot of questions. Someone could have a lot of questions for you. I do feel like this card is in alignment with this energy here. Maybe I've been the bad guy or the bad girl all along in my own story. Someone is recognizing something about themselves, and they're saying, that this, you know, it hurts, but I have to look at things differently. So whatever sort of situation this might be, someone is looking at it differently. Something about the facts. Let's get a couple of more. Make this an even 6. We came here to be together in this lifetime. You can't stay away from me forever. So there is someone here that feels very much connected to you. There's separation. This person doesn't like it. They don't like that you're no longer in communication. They want to rectify a situation. They want to say, look, I've had time to think. Maybe you've had time to think. Maybe we can sit down. And this could be relationship, obviously. It could also be something to do with work, a work situation. Not quite sure. Ego is definitely at play, or has been. Libra is significant here. Balance. Something is out of alignment. It needs to be balanced out. That's for someone, not everyone. Could also involve the political spectrum. Someone is lying. Could be Aquarius, Leo, Aries. You have the aura of an angel, but even auras can be deceiving. So the energy of deception here. Someone that appears one way, but you know, there's something else. In the dream you told me you will love me again like you once did when it's time. So someone is dreaming a lot about you. They can hear your voice. You could have told this person you love them. They want to hear that again. So definitely some sort of love story here. It's heavy, okay? It's heavy duty. Let's see what else. Anything else? So the only personality type right now is this ESFJ. And we don't see this card often, so that's interesting. He said, you can't stand alone forever. She said, yes, I can. He, she, flip it where it might go. Running out of room. So definitely a conversation. You could have told someone to kick rocks. I'm done with you. I'm not dealing with you anymore. You upset me. Someone has upset you. The devil is not a liar, you are. So we got major deception here. There's a lie that's being debated. Someone saying, no, I didn't lie. I told you the truth. How you took it might not have, something like that. And again, more with the extroversion, we have ENFP, Sagittarius, Pisces. So if this is any sort of group dynamic, key players could fall under Pisces, Sagittarius, Libra. Imagination, something about your imagination, your enthusiasm, your verbal fluency, and being spontaneous, flexible. Someone wants you to be a little bit more flexible. You could be seen as rigid. Okay, so interesting stuff coming out. Let's see what else we get. I'm going to try to keep this a little bit simple here. Maybe it's me. Maybe I've been the villain in my own story all along. What is going to clarify this card? Okay, this is landing here on you are just as much to blame as me. Death. Ooh. Thief. So there is a theft here. There's a lie. There's deception. There's death. There's an exit. There's transformation. Death of the relationship. Us not working out. You weren't ready. This could be you. You weren't ready. Somebody wasn't ready. That's the story. Someone's saying and they're sticking with it. Someone is not flexible right now, but they are taking stock. It's a process. Something is a process. Maybe it's me. Maybe I've been the villain in my own story all along. Let us see. Shall we? Shall we dance again? Merriment, they're dancing. Oh, whoever this was, there was happiness here. Somebody is not well. Illness, under the weather, and so perhaps this person is not able to move about frequently. They could feel as if death is knocking on their door, and they are looking at you. Someone feels like a lot of time has passed, has been wasted. They want to be happy again. Malady is followed by falseness. So this could even be someone faking an illness. Behind falseness, we have jealousy. And we've got loss, visit. So there is someone that could be unwell, or maybe they're getting better, okay? They've been fake in the past. They've been jealous of you. They can't get over the loss of you. They've recently lost, looks like some money here, okay? A bad business deal. They want to visit. So this death it could be transformation, major transformation. Someone's very hopeful that they can see you again. Okay, merriment here. So this is someone that is, maybe they're in a miserable place right now and they're taking stock and they are seeing that they have contributed to whatever they might currently be going through. Okay. Whew. Let's keep going. You have the aura of an angel, but even auras can be deceiving. I feel like someone sees you as quite angelic, and there's a backstory. Okay, there's a backstory when it comes to your wing expansion. There is a dark and light for sure here. Deception, a lie to your face. Someone lied to your face. Someone is permanently altered by your energetic authority. Someone has to ask hard questions that they weren't ready to hear the truth. Now the truth is in their face. There's no denying this truth, whatever it might be. You can stand alone forever. You've proved someone wrong. You continue. Something about contiguous. Interesting. You have the aura of an angel, but even auras can be deceiving. Someone feels that you deceived them. You hid something. Hope. And we've got the ship in the water in the background. So even it does like give you that Statue of Liberty vibe. We know there's been an occurrence in in New York. The what bridge is it? I forget the name of the bridge. Pardon me. But yeah, we've got a ship sailing your way. You're the anchor. Someone sees you as the anchor. Money. Something about treasure hunt, money, loss. The devil is not a liar. You are. This just came out. It's constancy. Someone's got their eye on you. Home, a house here, a large home on the water. The devil is not a liar. So something about a home on the water. Lakefront property. Okay. Fidelity. So someone could be looking at someone else as, you know what, you weren't faithful. Someone is saying, you know, we never established that we were going to be mutually exclusive or something like that. So this is some tit for tat type of energy coming through. You could have no patience for whatever this is. I can never pronounce this word properly. Ecclesiastes, whatever. Okay. Falseness behind that. Someone is saying that you're fake. You're not an angel. You're not who you pretend to be. And God asked the man, who do you think you are? You know who you are. Whoever you are, you know who you are. Someone has been pretending. You called them out on their BS. They don't like it. They have to take stock because they currently can't really get around. Someone could be having car trouble. Yeah, as I say that, we have journey here. It's sideways. And this is the horse, the carriage. Kind of almost looks like it's off course, like the horse turned the bend too fast. So again, with the hasty decision making, fear of missing out, jealousy, money again. So someone has been very jealous of your life, your lifestyle, your what they see as good fortune. Someone has incurred some major losses to do with deception. Journey is sideways. Someone doesn't know if they'll be able to get back on their feet. They're hopeful though. Hope is here. You have the aura of an angel. Someone is hoping that you will communicate with them, that you'll be quiet, that you'll listen to what they have to say. Someone feels like you never appreciated them. Well, whatever sort of conversation this is, it's gonna be a rough one, honey. Ooh. Somebody's heated. This person is heated. Oh my gosh, Libra. Okay, what is this? Thoughts. Wow, you're on this person's mind. They're very sad. This could be you. You could be very sad. Lover, love, widow, jealousy. Yeah, whoever this is, they were jealous of you. They had a lot of love for you. Still do. Unexpected joy. Whatever. Oh man. Okay, so in some cases there is a widow and a widower here. Okay. There's something forming between a widow and a widower. So that's quite specific. Misfortune is behind widower letter. So you could be receiving communication from someone about a loss that they've suffered. Could be something common between the two of you. There's commonality here. There's a discussion that needs to be had according to someone else. And maybe you're open to this conversation as well. He said you can't stand alone forever. She said, yes, I can. Lover. All right, so for some of you, this is a past lover, money, issues with money, 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 money. Okay, currency. This lover is alone. Yeah, somebody's mad at you. They feel like you need to take accountability for whatever this is that isn't anymore, okay? ENFP. Misfortune in the reverse, landing over here on this fidelity. And then we've got sadness here. So for some of you, whoever this is, they deliberately deceived you when it came to your relationship, and they don't like that they did that. And or this is you, you've moved away from someone, you continue to be faithful. This misfortune is in the reverse. The devil is not a liar, you are. So whoever you are, you're very clear on whatever sort of lie this was, maybe told on about you, something like that. You're okay with it. You're not a wreck in this situation. I think whoever you are, you're very level-headed at this point. This could be something that you've already gone through and you're fine. You made it to the other side. Yeah, whoever this is, it's like you're letting this person or these people be. You know who they are. You said, okay, it's fine. I don't have to deal with you. And that's something that some people just can't they can't wrap their mind around, the idea that someone has decided they don't want to deal with them anymore. You're too much of a problem for me. I'm not dealing with you. Do your thing, but do it away from moi, okay? So that could be where you still are in whatever sort of thing this is. Never-ending saga. ENFP for some, and for others this is new. Yeah, there's a malady here. So in some cases there's a Sagittarius, maybe a Pisces, under the weather, not feeling well. It's got to do with loss, and this loss is their sadness. There's widower here, unexpected joy, jealousy. If any of you have received a gift or something that by all appearances, in terms of material, just living differently, materially speaking, it did cite a lot of jealousy amongst perhaps the people that you were once with or are currently around, okay? Yeah, enemy here. So you do see someone as an enemy. You might be very closed off to what this is. Sweetheart behind ecclesiastic. I can never say that word. Okay, and then behind sweetheart we have officer and letter. So something about communication. Let's see what else we get. This merriment here, maybe it's me. Maybe, or not. So merriment. Oh wow, 2 cards coming out. Pillory, open dishonor, humiliation, and then fortress. Staying power, stubborn, sealed off, aloof, prepared. So I do feel like this is two different energies for sure. Pillory, I do feel, is this person here that might be in this awkward state of being at the moment where they just can't really do what they want to do. They could feel humiliated, punished. They've been caught red-handed. The devil is a liar, is not a liar. Someone's being seen for who they truly are. Ridicule, mockery, censure, serving time, vulnerable. So someone feels quite vulnerable And then I feel like this could be you, this staying power here. Some people maybe have told you your whole life, you can't do this, you can't do that. But you've got this true grit about you. You're very determined, unbreakable, ready for anything. You go, you stay the course, okay? You could be seen as a little bit aloof, and that could be quite annoying to other people. Stubborn. You could be very stubborn. You could be sealed off. I already said. Somebody is like, you know what? I've said my piece, and I'm not going to go back and forth with you. So, yeah. And now we got tools at the bottom of the deck. Practical abilities, resourceful. Resources. I feel like whoever you are, you're very resourceful. You're building something new. You're an architect. Tech. So you could be in tech, something about tech bros, fortress. You could be building a new property. Oh gosh, I'm starting to mix up my words. Probable, something about probable cause. This is interesting. What is this damn thing right here? What is this? What's this thing right here? Is that what they used to use to take people's heads off? I don't know. This is number 5, though. So, major changes happening still. Equipment, getting things done, masculine. So, this, a lot of masculine energy here, for sure. Let's go to death, and you are just as much to blame as me for us not working out. Admit it. Someone wants you to admit your role in whatever this is. If someone sees you as their enemy. Oh, symphony. I did talk about someone wanting to take you to the opera or something like that yesterday. So, symphony is clarifying you are just as much to blame as me. Harmony, co-creator, co-create. Yeah, that's just, it's yeah, take some blame, accept some responsibility. We did this together. Okay, and then we have tandem bicycle. This is bananas. Hold the fort. Let me look at this card. This is my first time using this deck. Synchronized alliance, duo, partnership, union, equality, togetherness. Yeah, whoever this is, you had a close bond with them, okay? This ain't for everybody, but I'm telling you right now, whoever this is speaking, because this is somebody speaking to you, there was something here, big time. And it could have ended abruptly. 2 of a kind. Join, hook up, togetherness. You could have hooked up with this person. Somebody thought it was more than what somebody else thought it was, knowing damn well that it was supposed to be everything. Woo! Let's keep going. I just got the chills. Somebody mad at you, collective. Empty nest. This person could be an empty nester, moving on, no one home. This person could be very alone right now. And so they've got a lot of time to think. Whoever this is, they have a lot of time to think, okay? I feel like your harmony, your happiness is a humiliation to this other energy that was pretty convinced that you couldn't stand on your own alone, and not for so long. So for some of you, you've been on your own a very long time. You get stuff done. You're a builder. Yeah, as I say that, the tools flips out in my hand. Well prepared, task at hand. Practical abilities. You got a lot of abilities, and now we've got yoga at the bottom of the deck. Contemplation, deep breath. Yeah, I said this person is there thinking a lot. They are going back to the day that they met you, okay? It's like everything is being played backwards. Yeah. You got someone in their head. This person could enjoy going to the symphony. They, whoever they are, I feel like they are controlling. They like to lead. disproportionate. Something is disproportionate. Oh man, whoever this is, they're thinking a lot, but it's like very extreme. I can feel it, but I can't really even put words to it. Whoever this is, they're quite headstrong, okay? And maybe you're very headstrong too. Wow. All right, let's just keep going. Hope. Holy cow. Hope. You have the aura of an angel. You do. You are. And you don't mind sparring with the devil. It's like what you do. Whatever you're doing currently in your life too, I feel like you love it. You love what you do, and someone or many people see that about you. And they're just like, damn, I didn't know that the collective could just, get this done. All right, this is landing here on Lover, so let's flip it over. Oh, wow, 50. Y'all. Oh, my God. Seriously? Seriously? What in the heck is this? I feel like I'm being trolled right now, okay? The deck is alive, it's trolling me. Look how this it just is like, this is bananas. Let me put my glasses back on and get myself together. Okay. Excuse me. Now, remember, let's go back a little bit. You see this card here? You are just as much to blame as me for us not working out, okay? And what is this? 50-50. So whoever this is, they want you to take 50% of the blame for what's not working, okay? We got two people, tandem bicycle here. We got two people here, merriment. Someone wants you to admit that you guys had good times together. Don't act like, what you had was just all downhill, okay? So for some of you, this person, they're observing you, or they're misinterpreting or interpreting your side of the story as pointing all the finger at them, and they're like, hell no, you take some accountability. And then also with this 50-50, which is landing here on this Lover, he, she, things could go either way. So whatever this is, this could be you, this could be them. Two different islands, separate islands, alone. The boat's not moving. The water is still. It could go either way. What? Jack and Diane at the bottom of the deck. Oh. What the heck? Jack and Diane. Isn't that a song? That's Mellencamp, I think. So somebody could be in Indiana. How do I know John Mellencamp is from Indiana? That's some crazy shit. Okay, hold on. Heartbreak, interference, sorrow, grief, funk, sadness, mourning, distress, letdown, gloomy, hopelessness. Hope is here. This person or you, whomever, there's still something here. There's still something here. It ain't over till it ain't over. This ain't over. Jack and Diane, I'm going to have to find that song. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Someone's name could be Jack, someone's name could be Diane, okay? And someone feels like you are still very much sealed off to them, and they don't like it. Dang, this person is mad. Hope. You have the aura of an angel. So what this could also be, like if you have a public platform or whatever, and this person is observing you, and perhaps you're very loved, and they don't like that you're being seen in this angelic light. They're like, hell no, this person did this to me, and they're not taking any responsibility. So someone feels like you're not taking any responsibility for this relationship no longer working out. which is what is being said in this card here. Don't act like we didn't have fun together. Don't act like we didn't spend all that time together, that we know each other's secrets, that we know each other in and out. How dare you act that way? Ooh. Suka. Okay, this is landing on, it's landing on thought next to lover. What? I don't even want to know. Oh, shooting star. What's this card say? Quick action, wish granted, rare, falling, moment in time, luck. Sudden, short-lived. So whatever sort of relationship this was, it was short-lived. It didn't, like the boat never went out to sea, okay? The boat just did not, it stayed, it didn't move, all right? And now we got hot air balloon. So air, water, energy, balance, uplifting, freedom, balance. We got this Libra here, balance. Someone wants to balance something out with you. They do have a new perspective. We already kind of know that with the maybe I've been the villain all along in my story. So someone is absolutely at that point where they can look and say, yeah, I take responsibility, but and still you need to also accept your role in it. Okay? For our boat, our ship not sailing. So y'all were on the boat, but the boat just, it never went anywhere. Hope you have an aura of an angel. Shooting star. Your wishes are being granted. Brilliant, enterprising, passionate, dazzling. Okay, here we go. Happening now. Happening now. What's happening now? This is landing, it's like a 4-point. The card is landing on this. You have the aura of an angel. The devil is not a liar. You are. This ENFP, and you can't stand alone. So happening now. The situation or event in question is occurring now. So this is still going on. And then we have these two people here again. So, and happy. Fidelity in the upright, misfortune in the reverse. So maybe you've moved on. Maybe you are in a very happy space, or this other person moved on. There's a situation. I do feel like this is some sort of telepathic communication that has been ongoing. Here's old car showing up at the bottom and spilled milk. Weary, retired, exhaustion, bone tired, needs restoration. So someone's determined to restore this relationship with you. It's happening now. I don't know what they're doing for this to be happening now, okay? But something's happening now. What's happening now? What is happening now? I want to know, but I don't want to know. Happening now. It's in the stars. Here's what's happening now. 5 of Cups is what's happening now. Okay? Ace of Cups. Justice. Death. Knight of Swords. 6 of Cups. Queen of Cups. 10 of Coin. King of Pentacles. High Priestess. Ace of Swords. 4 of Wands. 8 of Coin. This person is saying if they get themselves out of this sickness, okay, because there's an illness here. This person is trying to recover. And they're saying, if God gives me the breath to continue to get myself together, they are going to come to you like nothing you've ever seen. Airplane here now, and then we got yacht, hammock, train. So, all right, there's transportation. All right, what the heck? All right, earn, loss, death. Yeah, this person somebody is in a real bad way, okay? Yeah. Now, sadness, loss, grief, despair, abandonment. That's what's happening now for this person. But they're still hopeful. Oh, man. Holy cow. Okay. So this airplane and yacht. hammock, and then we've got train. So something going on with the air, rail, and water systems, perhaps globally speaking. Okay, I just want to say that here. Urn, ballet shoes. Someone could be planning a service. Wow. Okay, let's just go back. So 5 of Cups is what's clarifying happening now. This loss, a lot of loss here. 5 of Cups, death. Let's get another card for 5 of Cups. Someone can no longer tolerate the loss of you, and they're still hopeful that there's a chance. 5 of Cups. Cross. Surrender, cracking open, release, letting go. Heed the call. This person regrets not going with their heart. We saw the Ace of Cups, right? Yeah. So this person is, this is where they are. Cross. So, someone could be in the military also. Law enforcement. Good. For the greater good. Puts others first. Maybe this person put everyone first ahead of you, and they regret that. Like I said, they're replaying this whole sequence of life that they shared with you at some point. It's on replay with the 5 of Cups. Okay, let's go to fidelity. Giving up, letting go, giving up, surrender, puts others first for the greater good. Heroic effort, martyrdom. Yeah, there is a sense of martyrdom here for sure. Fidelity. And now we've got chocolate. How interesting, because the card in yesterday's reading, I think it was the first one, liking chocolate and almonds and potato chips, the same as your twin flame. So this could be twin flame energy, satisfaction, perfection. This person wishes that they would have been faithful, that, yeah, you're the good stuff. Someone sees that. Yeah, perfection. Like, you could be someone too that's just like, you just get along with folks. You have these, you can really establish these deep connections and still be playful and mindful. And yeah, there's perfect love here, romance, fidelity, misfortune in the reverse. The devil is not a liar, you are. So this could be you. You might have, somebody might have even have told you that you're never going to have true love, real love, have it all, and now you are. Mother lode at the bottom. Wow, and this is a map here. The mother lode, prosperity, jackpot, success, good fortune, having plenty, sudden wealth. So there's something opening up for you within a few days. I just cracked the deck. The situation or event has potential to develop or unfold within a matter of days. Happening now, is here already. So again, this is like 2 different roads. This could be your past still trying to intersect with your future, but you're already like ahead. Your life is changing tremendously. It's sweet, it's beautiful, delicious, perfection, smooth sailing, aphrodisiac, elevation within a few days. So there's something happening for someone within a few days. Happening now, clarified by the 5 of Cups. So 2 separate paths for sure. It seems. Something about seeing is believing. Okay, this just fell out. Family, sideways on shooting star. Allegiance, loyalty, faithful. Fireworks, excitement, enthusiasm, celebration. So there is something to celebrate here for sure. Okay, let's Let's see why Malady is here. Blinders is landing on lover and 50-50. Victim mentality, confusion, tunnel vision. Yeah. And then we've got worry bracelets. Worry, fear, anxiety. So this person, they're very anxious. They're very anxious. And they still have blinders on. Victim mentality, definitely playing the victim, because we already have martyrdom out as well. Out of touch, hyper-focused, very hyper-focused on you, on what should have been as far as they're concerned now. But they weren't always coming from this perspective. Let's see why Journey is over here sideways. Weight of the world. So whoever this external energy is, they do feel like it's just too much. It's too much. And they regret allowing other people to hold them back. Someone feels like they haven't even touched their full potential or even gotten near it. Yeah. And then we have grapes at the bottom. Abundance, bearing fruit, harvest, fertility. So whatever it is that you're doing that could feel overwhelming, there is a lot of prosperity here. There is success. And now we have friends coming out. Friendship, group, soul tribe, third person, contact. So there was a third person dynamic. Someone who thought they were playing you ended up, getting played by themselves. They played themselves. And they want you to take this accountability or whatever. But, we got victim mentality here. So in a lot of ways, this person is stuck at square one. It's like hopscotch. They're stuck right at the beginning. They can't hop any further. Everything that they do or what they've done, what they think about, it always brings them back to square one. There's no, yeah. Let's get another card for death. You could be very purpose-driven, and that is really surprising someone. They didn't see you to be maybe even a serious contender, Empty nest and peace rolls is what's coming out together. So another number 10. Oh, and we have 3 8/8s. So that's significant. We've seen this synchronicity recently. So 3 8/8s. Blinders on. Moving on. You've moved on. Peace. You're peaceful. Harmonious. Renewal after hardship. Goodwill, friendship. Like I said, I don't feel like whoever you are, you harbor any resentments or whatever toward this other energy. It's what it is. Thunderstorm. And then we have flag. So power, destruction, trouble, electric, display, a warning, out of control. So I feel like this person's thoughts are somewhat out of control. They could be just driving themselves crazy. Happening now. Someone doesn't like that you've made peace with this situation. Okay, so we have the king, queen at the bottom. Natural leader, fair, confident, charisma. And we have 3 cards coming out. Happening now, philosopher, study, ask questions, truth seeker, thinker, the trickster, playful, adaptable, witty, mischievous, and the mother, supports, nurtures, loves unconditionally. So this could be all aspects of yourself. little tricky energy. We already have it out. You have the aura of an angel, but even auras can be deceiving. Okay, so yeah, someone sees you as tricky. You could be a mother, or this could be someone that's had some maybe over mothering in some cases. You could be the philosopher as well. You are the truth seeker. You do ask a lot of questions. You're a deep thinker. Someone is studying you. They like how your mind works. The king and queen is followed by servant, humble, dedicated, selfless contributor. So yeah, you're seen in a lot of different ways by this person. And they admire you. They love you in their days, which feels like they can't make heads or tails of you. They don't understand you. After all this time, they still don't understand you. And it's because they still have to do a lot of internal work, it seems. Empty nest, moving on, no one home. Maybe this person has already come by your house and you weren't home. Separation, vacant, the void, lonely. This person could be very lonely. Someone's lonely. Nothing. Okay, the martyr. It's landing over here on Libra. So yeah, the martyr, martyrdom, victim mentality. This is where this person is. The pioneer. Meanwhile, here you are, independent. You're a trailblazer. You're a leader. Okay. I mean, you can't apologize. Black flies at the bottom. Kind of feels like this energy here, the cross and the death. You can't. You don't have to apologize for being strong, you know. And it feels like this person wants an apology because they played themselves. That's not your fault. And that's not saying you're perfect. You know, all relationships, it is, you know, not everybody is like, you can't be perfect in a relationship. But whatever this person is going through, this isn't you. Do I even want to use this deck? She resents your beauty and intelligence, not your friend. So this is someone, could be a feminine, going through a hard time. They resent your beauty, your handsomeness, your intelligence, not your friend. She lied on you to keep this man away. Swamp. So in some cases, this person here that's in all of this regret, not doing well physically, maybe even mentally, still hopeful, doesn't want this to end, still sees you as an angel and a devil. They allowed someone's lie to, so they invested in something else. It didn't work out for them, and here they are, square one. Not your fault. Swamp, that MF is not real. So we got space energies going on, something going down in Alabama and Nevada. You are special. You are special. I want to take these cards. Okay, so I think that's kind of it for that. You know, there's a bitter truth here that someone doesn't want to swallow. That's what it is. Let's see what we get here. I'm intrigued by these cards. And, okay, now we got AI-generated politicians, green screens, and E-Island here. So power dynamic on the macro level. A lot of infighting within these swamp intelligent groups. Something about intelligence, intelligent agencies. Someone's an ex-wife. Something about bodies. Let's get one more card to just even this out. Someone wants to get even with you. Cancer, astrological sign and or disease. All right, let's see this again. Let's see this again. I actually really like this deck. This is my first time using this deck. Let's just... Space energies. Oh, wow. We've got ostrich and friends again. So I feel like this is you coming in alignment with your soul tribe even. Fear-based thinking, threaten, fake out, inhibit, run for cover, just a conspiracy theory. So there's something going on with space energies, and they're saying it's a conspiracy theory or you're being accused of being a conspiracy theorist. Something about large and looming. Ostriches are very big and they move very fast. So there's something that you continue to avoid. It could be a past friend group with the friends here and the number 3. But I do feel like, again, you're moving into just a whole different realm, timeline, even train of thought. And this is also social media. So something about conspiracy theories involving space and social media. At the bottom, we have thunderstorm. So this could have to do with weather modification. A lot of interesting weather happening right now. And so there's a lot of discussions, okay? Macro level energy coming through. Destruction. We've seen a lot of destruction with the latest tornadoes. Flag, achievement, recognition. You're being recognized, grapes again. That MF is not real, is connecting with the space energies. Could be some asteroid or some sort of orbs or something like that being witnessed or seen in Alabama and Nevada. That MF is not real. Okay, we have this interesting crown of thorns landing sideways on Nevada. And this is martyr, ultimate sacrifice, triumph over evil. So there's something going down in Nevada. It could be connected to E Island. Okay, something's been found in this region, evidence perhaps. Somebody's going to jail off of it with the handcuffs here at the bottom. Yeah, 5D chest. 5D chest. And then we got headache. So somebody's got a headache. They're looking at you like, you give me a headache. You give me a headache. Excuse me. Okay. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, my throat just clogged all the way up. That MF is not real. So yeah, there's a sacrifice here. It's got to do with something in Nevada and handcuffs. Someone's going to jail. They're being sacrificed. Something about ostrich hunt. Do people hunt ostriches? Something about an ostrich hunt. And then what's also interesting here, now what an interesting card to clarify space energies, because look at that cloud cover. I don't know what the name for this sort of cloud cover is, but that's significant. And the hand looks like it's waving, but it's kind of going up to the sky. Yeah, so definitely something conspiratorial going on with the weather changes, specifically in Alabama and Nevada, which I'm unaware of. That MF is not real. Anomaly, not real. Wow, roundabout. How interesting. Look at all that activity in this card. Something is moving fast. Community connections, new direction. Keep moving. Controls, flow of information. So there's some information that is being withheld when it comes to whatever they're doing with the space energy, space weapons, satellites, etc. that is affecting the weather. Things are moving very fast. Again, 3-3 energy coming through. Angel number 323 could be significant. Redirect. You could feel like you're being redirected. Perfect timing, divine timing is at play. Someone sees you as not real. Flamingos at the bottom. So a lot of exotic bird type of energy. Lovers, union, courtship, dating, attraction. There is something coming toward you, a beautiful love relationship. And then this is also circular. So I feel like you're done. You've hopped off of this wheel here, whatever this is. You're not moving in circles. You're moving forward. You're finding the necessary solutions. You're being redirected. Alabama, you are special. Alabama. So we have yarn and gavel, hassles, problems, big mess. So there's a big mess interconnected. It's tying to whatever this mess is. There's a Nevada connection and also the E Island connection involving a lot of politicians that could be making appearances, looking a little blurry on the screen. It's because it perhaps is AI generated. And then we have gavel. So there is a conviction, maybe in this region of Alabama, something about a court order. It's a serious situation. Okay, serious situation, fish hook. Someone's been caught, trapped. They're powerless. They're in the void, okay? Nevada, they're being sacrificed. They know it. They can't prove it. Nevada. Made up story. So there's a made up story even in Alabama. A lot of people working against someone. Something is out of control. Crew. Clarifying Nevada and this crown of thorns. In sync, together as a unit, team, leadership, co-create. So this is a group of people working against someone else. Happening soon. Whatever it is, it's happening soon. So a lot is happening now, happening soon. Situation or event in question will develop or unfold soon. So there's something that's developing and unfolding in Nevada and Alabama involving what is some sort of monumental court situation. And or these are just the connecting states with the E Island. She lied on you to keep this man away. She or he, man or woman. And now we have Phoenix. I guess this person, whoever this was, they thought by creating this lie, this conspiracy, that it would stop you from ascending, and it actually propelled you, okay, with the Phoenix here. So you are in your rising Phoenix energy. This transformation is continuing on, okay? Now we've got crack shot, competent, superior, precise, expert, sharp tongue, witty, clear-cut, dead-on, intense. It is landing on swamp, even though I wasn't clarifying that per se, but it's interesting. I'll keep it out. I feel like this is how you are being perceived. And then also this could be what someone is contending with, this swamp energy. There's a group here. So major power shift, warfare sort of energy. So Phoenix and crack shot. Whatever you're doing, it's effective and impressive. First class. Someone's very arrogant. Let's get another card for swamp. So a lot of threes. 3, 3, 3, 3. 4 threes on the table. 5, 4. So 3, 5, 4. There's something out of alignment. Something has to be corrected. Crack, shot, swamp. Pioneer landing over by Alabama. Boldness, destination, or bust. Long journey. So whatever this is, it's been a long time coming. Wheel of karma at the bottom. Something's faded. Cause and effect. Divine intervention is at play here. No one gets away with anything under the sun. Okay, and now we've got fishing pole and within a few weeks. So more timing, a lot of timing here. Convertible, you've got a lot of options. You have free will. You're very adaptable. You're free. There's something unfolding for you within a few weeks. Self-reliance, extend oneself. I feel like for whoever you are that's been standing on standing by yourself alone forever, you know, there's incoming divine intervention that is going to take you to another level. Kerosene, aggressive, accelerate, ignite, determine. Someone who was determined to make you stray off your path. Whatever they did in the past, it didn't work, so they're coming round again. There is something coming round again, okay? Which we kind of already know. Now we have bodybuilder, power, strength, library, master. So a lot of mastery, inventor. You could be an inventor. Hot air balloon, balance, uplifting, oak tree. optical illusion. You're seeing through the illusion. You're very headstrong, free will, determined, permanent fixture in someone's life or many people's lives. Someone sees you as an illusion. That MF is not real. You're a master. You're disciplined. You work smart. You're structured. You're learning something new always. You have a commanding presence about you, and that's what is resented. All right, let's wrap this up. She resents your beauty and intelligence, not your friend. You're highly intelligent. Something about intelligence agencies connecting to this swamp. There could be a judge that's compromised. Eyeglasses. You could wear eyeglasses. Evaluate options. Review, analyze. Judgment, examine, seeing something clearly, fine point. So that's a part of your intelligence. You see things clearly, quickly. You don't have to do a lot of studying. It doesn't take you long at all to identify who is really not going to work out for you in your life. They're watching everything that you're doing. Why is Cancer here? And while you permanently alter people by your energetic authority, that doesn't necessarily mean that they undergo an instantaneous change when it comes to their outlook on life. As we can see from some of this other energy here, someone is stuck still in square one. Balloons now is at the bottom of the deck. Lightheartedness, friendship again. High vibe, ascension for sure, absolutely. Now we've got the yacht, the train, urn, and ballet shoes all coming out on Cancer. Adventure, mobility, travel, great ease, self-indulgent prosperity, train, moving on life's journey, new endeavor, followed by urn, grief, closed up, bereaved, breakup, poverty, collapse, and ballet shoes. Stamina, endurance, talent, repetition, effort required, on your toes. So there is someone that's going through an incredibly hard time, which we've been seeing throughout this reading. They're finding their way. Meanwhile, I feel like you've gone through, or could be going through, a very difficult time. You're still maintaining your stability. Something about cohesiveness with the divine, even. Endurance, going all the way, balancing act, ascension, fine print, look closer, inspection. I'm seeing introspection when I look at the word inspection. So yeah, continue to dive deep. You're again on the right path. Yeah, I think that's it. We'll just close this out with some final angel messages. That went a bit longer than I anticipated, which is kind of always the case, but yeah. There's always work to be done. Always more to learn. Yeah. And so now we have Archangel Uriel coming out. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Comfort, Archangel Azrael. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Creative writing showing up again. Archangel Gabriel. Some of you are writers. So yeah, no denying that someone is going through a very hard time. Okay, there's no denying that. It's all through the reading. You know what to do. You're showing someone the way. Way shower. Passion. It has to do with your passion. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. So this is about cracking open, being cracked open, so that you can see the full picture, right? The full. Yeah. So for some of you too, major changes in not just your love life, but also your career. So that's what I have, collective. Again, beautiful Sunday to all of you, and I'll see you soon.